This kitchen holds so many memories for me. I grew up here in this house. I can still picture family dinners, coloring Easter eggs, baking cookies with my mom, and the countless hours of homework completed at that kitchen bar. But now this space belongs to me and my family, and it's time to reimagine it and make it my own. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm so excited to take you on this kitchen renovation journey with me. A super quick backstory for some context. My husband and I bought my childhood home, the home that I'm sitting in right now, from my parents in early 2021. Right after moving in, I decided to do a budget friendly mini kitchen makeover so I didn't want to claw my eyeballs out every night while making dinner because the space was just dark and dated. And while I loved it because it was the kitchen I was familiar with, it was my mom's kitchen, it's where I grew up, just it needed less oak. Stop it! I needed some light up in there. And this little mini makeover was supposed to last several years until we were ready to do a more extensive renovation to the entire home. That mini update included having a local carpenter make new doors and drawers for the existing cabinet boxes, painting the cabinets, adding beadboard wallpaper to the backsplash area, and gluing new formica that looked like marble onto the old formica countertops. And here's how that little mini update looked after it was finished. It's a lot better. It was honestly a huge improvement. A plus, 10 out of 10 recommend. And all of this was fine and good until we ripped it all out about a year later.
Whoops!
There were just several things around the entire home that needed immediate attention. And instead of tackling those things bit by bit, let's just rip this band aid off and do the whole renovation right now. We gutted the entire house. In hindsight, of course, I would have chosen not to spend a few $1,000s to make new doors and drawers, but what's done is done. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, for the next 4 episodes, I'll be showing you how the country kitchen that I grew up in became the luxury kitchen of my dreams. If you love home makeovers, DIY projects, or just a good transformation story, you are in the right place, my friend. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss an update because I promise you it's going to be good. I promise. It will not be a boring white kitchen. If you have a white kitchen, I didn't mean to say that you were boring. White kitchens can be beautiful. I just chose to make one not white. So now that you've seen where we started, let's see where we're going. Of course, one of the biggest decisions in the renovation was the new cabinet layout and the new cabinet design. And lucky for me, I had the opportunity to work with Cabinet Joint. Over the last couple of years on Instagram, I've seen some other accounts use Cabinet Joint for their kitchen cabinet. A little backstory about me that you probably don't know: I am a professional cabinet painter. Over the past 11 years, I have painted cabinets in hundreds of homes. While I'm not a carpenter, I don't build cabinets, I am somewhat well versed in cabinet construction and design. I know the difference between good and bad cabinets. Cabinet Joint is good. They use quality material. There is no particle board in sight, and that's what made me reach out to them and ask if they would want to collaborate or partner with me in some capacity, and to my shock, they said yes. While this video is not sponsored exactly by Cabinet Joint, I did receive a discount on my cabinet package, but all of the opinions that I share are my own, and I am very opinionated. So there's that. When it comes to designing your kitchen, the options can feel endless. Trust me, I get it. Cabinet Joint's website is packed with choices. Everything from cabinet door profiles to finishes, sizes, and customizations. It can be overwhelming and intimidating if you're not sure what you want. But here's the thing: you don't have to dive in and do everything at once. The key is to take it one step at a time. It can seem like a lot, but with a little guidance and focus on the big picture, it will all come together. And the best part is Cabinet Joint provides you with a cabinet coach. Even after you receive your cabinets to your home, your cabinet coach is there to provide support as you're putting them together and installation. Since I knew what I wanted my kitchen design and layout to look like already, all I needed to do was accurately measure my space and then input what cabinet sizes I wanted to go and where on their website, which is very easy to do. However, if measuring your space leaves you feeling like you need to go take a nap, I get it, and so does Cabinet Joint. And that's why they offer a free basic design plan to get you started. Or you can choose from their pro or premium packages, and that's where one of their designers on staff will design it all for you. So if you can accurately read a measuring tape, you can do this, no problem. Our crew started in August of 2022. They tore almost everything down to studs. Oh, fun fact, this house actually used to be a milk barn in the 1980s. When my dad got out of the milking business, he turned the barn into a house, and my family moved in it around like 1986, I think, when I was around 4. After the demo, we had the home rewired and replumbed, and the kitchen footprint was enlarged just a little bit. We had new, larger windows installed, and the old HVAC system was on its last leg, so we updated that as well. Then, new insulation and sheetrock went up, and vinyl plank flooring went down, and this is how it looked after all of that. It was a wide open blank slate, which is equal parts exhilarating and intimidating. And here are the renderings Cabinet Joint sent me based off of my design, which was so cool to see this on paper for the first time. I don't have any CAD software or any software that allows me to see a 2D drawing in 3D. So it was wild when I saw this. I was like, yes, this is exactly what I have had in my head this whole time. After I submitted my order, I think it was around 4 weeks later when the FedEx truck showed up with pallets of boxes. That's where I'll end it here. So be sure to come back for episode 2, where I start assembling all of these cabinets, plus the really unfortunate event that set us back many, many, many months. All right, see you next time.